This is Natalie and we're the Audio Brewers. Let's have a quick look to our Smart Rhythm sequencer. For this video, I've loaded the all-core layered patch from Ashe. We have all the instruments here, each one going to one layer, but let's go ahead and discover our sequencer. As you can see, there's already a rhythm loaded by default, but let's just load a different one. By clicking on Load, we can see all the rhythms, and since I'm in the all-core patch, I'm going to go to that folder, and I'll load this rhythm, for example. Let's hear it. Let's try another one. There's another way to load rhythms, by simply dragging the MIDI file into the drag and drop area. Let's go to our rhythms folder, all core, get a rhythm and drag it in. And now let's check. Okay, this time I'm going to create my own rhythm by simply clicking on New. As you can see, all the space is cleared and a random name has been generated, but let's say I want to name my rhythm. I can also choose a rate at which the rhythm will be played, and an amount of steps, all the way up to 128. In this case, I'll go back to the default length. I can also delete tracks and add tracks. I can create up to 16 tracks. I'm going to start with a couple of tracks and build up from there. So I can select which note each track will trigger, either by clicking on the note and finding my own, or by recording it. I find it easier to record it, so I'm going to start by looking for a dry, low hit. This one I like. So I'll press on record and hit the note again. Now I'll look for another one from the high surdo. This one has a dry sound. I'm going to choose it. And as you can see, I can either look for the note in the list, or I can hit record and play it. Now I'll add another track for the dobra and look for a note. This one is nice. But let's also add another track for this. And now I'll add a caixa. And finally, a repique. Now I have my setup ready. Now there's the manual way to write my beats. I'll press play and start writing. But this can take a long time, and this is where we thought about creating this smart sequencer. Let's randomize something. I can randomize per track or the whole project. Let's try and randomize one track only, this track. That sounds nice. I can also copy this pattern to the track above. Now that sounds cool. Let's just randomize here and here to fill all the tracks. There's also the function to mute tracks. solo them. Finally, I can also randomize the whole project and see what happens. Now, we have created the sequencer to always generate rhythmically coherent patterns, so no matter how many times you randomize, you'll always get something cool. Let's try it. Pretty cool, huh? Let's say I want to keep this rhythm, so all I have to do is click on save, and the rhythm will be generated in my computer. And it will also be available to be loaded. Now, with this rhythm generated, let's say I want to add it to my track. All I have to do is drag it from the drag and drop area and drop it in the DAW. And there you have it. Let's just load another rhythm and drag it next to the previous one. So this is a pretty cool way to work. Finally, let's make a long rhythm. Let's say 128 steps, so let's just try it. Let's say I like this and I want to drag it in the DAW. First, I have to save it. Let's name it, click on save, and as you can see, it's already there. Next, all I have to do is drag it to the DAW. And that's our smart rhythm sequencer.